Morning. Or evening, good afternoon. It's noon. Yay! Oh, what's that? Hi! Okay, so I know I said that I was gonna play Wizard today, and instead I changed my mind to go back to Genshin, because the last time we played, we were just reading, and I was at the end of figuring out what quests are in my backpack. Um, For me to play Wizard, I was planning to play on my Fire character, and I don't think you guys would have wanted to see that because I was just doing speed running through quest, and I'm just trying to get all the same pets on my account that my brother has on his. So I'm like, I can do that on my own. I don't need to like have you guys sit there while I'm speeding through. And I think she's at like level 30, which is like the same area level as what I am in Genshin, but it's not. I was like, no, let's go back in Genshin. There's like a bunch of stuff that I have to do. So we're in Genshin today. I have a list. I still want to go through the backpack. I might do a little bit of reading here in the beginning just to get through, because I don't know if it's gonna be more stories or if they have like scenery picture things. Like I just want to like get all the stuff out the way so that I can move forward with the main quest. But where I'm standing right now is gonna burden me from leaving, because I made it to the top of the mountain that I couldn't climb the last time, the stream before the reading stream. I made it to the top. The issue, I need there I you'll see. You'll see. Okay, yeah, so we have backpack quests. I have food that I still need to do, but I went in and I got all the apples and stuff that was needed, so those are gone. And next is any area chests that I can find using the interactive map. Also, I made 2 new teams with the new characters that we've pulled for the last few, I want to say, TikTok videos that I've posted. So you guys gotta let me know if they're okay to be using. Um, I looked it up online, and this is what I could come up with who I had. I'm missing one person who I have on another account, and I'm like, come on, like, when am I gonna get this person? Because every team needs this one person. It's very irritating. And I'm like, come on, I have Raiden, and I can't even play with her because you need this other person. Okay, okay, so I am standing. What's happening? Okay, I'm standing where I last left off after I climbed the thing. Um, I also saw that, I don't know if it's the Genshin website or the interactive map, but there's somewhere that has like a Twitter type of vibe aspect to the same way that you would post every day on Twitter. You can post every day like in the world of Genshin, like an Instagram or a Twitter. And I thought that that would be interesting. But now I can't find where I found that. So I think I'm just gonna have to pass that and not do that, at least not right now. I hope you guys heard everything. I hope my volume is good and the mic, yeah, it looks like it's moving perfect. Alright, no more talking. Wait. Wait, someone. What are you talking about? Which chat did that person just text in? Oh, that was the whole. She said that's the whole class. You were supposed to say that to your people. Because my team is done. Okay, sorry. I'm like, you're not texting me. Alright. Okay, back into the world. I'll show you my screen and we'll move forward with, I want to say, the backpack. Let's go. Okay. Inventory. Backpack. Okay, so we read these 3. I want to start from here, get these done, and anything that was opened. Right, so what's this? Tablet, Stone Tablet, Volume 1. Honor of whatever, or humor of, and biography of. I think we're gonna hold on to the stone tablet, not touch that, because if it's volume 1, there's more to come. But these two look like they're singles, so let's do this one first. Read. Okay, humor from Tenhen. First poem. I watched 2 village men play chess. They played it terribly, for one of them is lacking skill, the other strategy. A muddled mess of bumbled chess upon the board ensues. I claim, hi Sims, hi, I just saw you. Oh my god, how do you say it? Is it Simsibly? Simsibly? I think you followed me because of Ducklin. She was streaming and then you followed me right when I came in and I said hi to everyone. Or it could have been just a coincidence timing. But I did watch your Palia, like I said in your chat the other day, and you were playing that new Rune Factory. Yeah, they're Ducky, yep. I feel like that's where it was, but I didn't want to say it in your stream because like you had a lot of people there. But hi, I'm here on Genshin. Ooh, I'm very behind. I'm not even paying attention to all the new stuff that's happening. If you follow Genshin, I think you would, based on the games that I've seen on your channel. But I don't know. You gotta let me know. Yeah, so I'm here reading something that I found in the world. I'm still in chapter 1 of the game. Sensible. Okay. Sensible. Alright, yeah, I'm in chapter 1 of Genshin. I think we're on act 3. Very beginning world. I'm not that far in. And where my character is standing right now is continuing the main story, but I just want to get these little backpack stuff out the way, because everything's just been piling up and I've been very overwhelmed with the game because of all the different things that are happening, plus all the new stuff that everyone is raving about when I'm still in a 1.1 mindset, if that makes sense. Okay. The muddled mess of bumbling chest upon the board ensues. I came to watch in ignorance. In fact, I'm quite amused. Poem 2. How many are there? 10. Okay. Poem 2. You haven't played Genshin since the start, but you like to watch it. Perfect. These curious rock formations. All that grows here grows awary. There's bonsai leaves on bonsai trees that nature bonsified. From corpse lapis to shining jade to silken shrubs galore, the sights exceed what many aged sims can endure. Okay. Poem 3. Juen Kirk's house, a second sky, a place that mere mortals cannot spy. The more that one seeks it, the more it seems true, for the birds and the bees here hail from there too. Ah! Wait. Technicality. My face is getting blocked. My face is getting blocked by the chat. I see it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to show this. I tried to move things around and now it looks crazy. Okay, what if I do this? There we go. And then what if I do that? Okay, I think that's better. I tried to make it smaller. I'm gonna have to still play around with it, but okay, sorry. Back to number 4. White like silk, fine like salt, an exquisite antique in sand. The rich expel it from their homes, but in mine I boast that it freely roam. Much better now, right? Poem 5. A sound assails my ears, 'tis waves that crash against the cliff. Atop the cliff I sleep, and beneath the cliff I fish. A thoughtless neighbor is that wind god who tears the skies asunder, for he sends things flying everywhere and disturbs the people's slumber. Poem 6. Spring blooms in quince, floral fragrance fills the air. It's times like this I really wish my mom and dad were there. Silver grass softly rustles in the cold autumnal breeze. I harvest it to weave new clothes before the winter breeze. 7. Rex Lapis erected the mountain and built that bay by the sea. These stratified cliffs are majestic, and those trees entered endlessly. Poem 8. Oh, how cool is this the shade of the trees when summer's heat sits in. I lie my body on a bed of leaves in a blanket of breeze ensconced. Alas, mosquitoes show no mercy to my tender skin. In haste, I flee from persecution and head back home at once. 9. I took an after-dinner stroll at evening by the sea. I stroked my beard in thought and gazed out at the galaxy. The stars across the sky connect to form a canopy, holding back the moon lest it falls into the sea. 10. I stopped by Fen Slope to view the merchants' wares, precious stones of every kind, from expensive to astronomical. Why waste mortal here on rocks, and have none left to spare? I'd rather spend at Eugen Terence on all things gastronomically. Okay. Okay, what's this one? Biography of Gunhildre, a historical book of the life of an ancestor of the clan, compiled by Eric Hart. Okay, so we read about Eric Hart and how he might have been in cahoots with a guy that tried to kill the guys that went on the mountain in the snow. So this is a life story compiled by him. Okay, a modern historian of Mondstadt is what Eric Hart is. It consists of fragmented stories and legends from the aristocrats' period. Okay. May the gentle breeze of Barbados, not Barbados, Barbados, carry words of enlightenment and deliver them into the gaze of my readers. And may the wind of freedom forever prevail in Mondstadt. Interesting. Just thinking back to the other story that we read, the other day. Okay. The story of Gunhildre clan began in legend 3,000 years ago during the war between the Lord of the Tower, Decarbin, and the King of the North Wind, Andris. It was a time when Mondstadt was a frozen wasteland, and Gunhildre was about to become the strongest leader her nomadic clan has ever seen. Gunhildre's father, and then leader of the clan, had once served under Decarbin. He'd served until he found the despotic rule of the aloof and selfish king to be more than he could bear. Whereupon he led his clan outside of the city, where furious winds howled without mercy. But life in the wasteland beyond the city gates was harsh and unforgiving. Though he had escaped the wrath of a tyrant, they were now faced with the wrath of a ruthlessness and all-engulfing blizzards. Just when all hope seemed lost for the wandering clan, a spirit from the mist of the Midride winds heard Gunderhill's prayers. The sincere plea of a clan chief's young daughter joined with the people's cry for help, a cry that the blizzard had all but drowned out and became a faint. The faint gathered in front of the wind spirit like water flowing into a spring and became the source from which the wind spirits drew its power. The wind spirits used this power to make a small shelter for the clan and bestow upon the clan chief's daughter the power to protect. After her father's death, Gunhildur took his place as the clan's leader. She also became its first priestess. From that day forth, she protected her clan faithfully. When the animal archon Barbatos challenged the aloof and selfish king Decabaron's rules, Gunhildur held her people to make a stand against the archon's fury. But when Barbatos finally thought through the furious winds and freed the tyrant's subjects, she was also the one who decorated the victorious animal archons with laurels. In later times, after Barbatos had departed, a class of aristocrats emerged across the land. These rulers, who were possessed of divine power, would become corrupted and turned to tyranny themselves 1,000 years later, but none had the ability to predict that distant future, not even Barbatos himself. I find it so fun that we finally got him, by the way, but yay, okay, sorry. Gunhildur's descendants were themselves a prominent clan within the aristocracy. But unlike the evil and scheming Lawrence clan, the Gunhildurs upheld their legacy of protecting Mondstadt that was enshrined in their motto, for Mondstadt, as always, doing everything within their power to protect its people. During later struggles to overthrow the aristocracy, they took the side of the people of Mondstadt. For this reason, they were spared the sentence of exile that was imposed on the rest of the aristocracy. Today, the Gunhildur clan is a source of many brave knights and outstanding clergy members that serve in the Knights of Ravonius. If history can teach us anything at all about the future, perhaps it is that the Gunhildur clan will continue honoring the legacy of its ancestors and its duty to the Animal Archon, to protect Mondstadt, the land, and all who inhabit it forever. Barbatos is messing with your mind. Well, that is for me too, because my family is from Barbados, and this is Barbatos, the god, Benti. So I gotta say it with the T to distinct it. I was right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we read that and this. Okay, so I left that book alone. Okay, so I have, oh gosh, like 5 more. What is this? Alone in Divity. 1,000 years of loneliness. What is this? Verses of Equilibrium. Okay, just do it. Okay. The Verses of Equilibrium. Legend has that it contains ancient incantations used to pay respects to Rex Lapis and the Yaksha Adepti. It also serves as a historical record of the ancient belief in the Geo Archon. Okay, that is interesting. I'm slightly, I know this is like a lot for me to read, but I'm glad that I'm getting through these now than to get through them later when I'm like a pyro or whatever comes next. Like we're technically we just got into the Geo world, and I wasn't Animo for that long. And like I said, I didn't really understand. I just felt overwhelmed with the game. So let me just like get through these books real fast. Okay. Of all the elements in the land, Geo alone stands fast, built on the bedrock of proud tradition, which doth makes it last. For just is the law of Rex Lapis, and ineffable his wisdom, the cornerstones of justice, which prevails throughout his kingdom, slayer of foul demons, no evil will he leave unquenched. This is true. We just read about that the other day. He sought celestial order to stay the tide of turbulence. Adepti railed around him. Yiksha guardians charged ahead. Frightened by the courageous people, the demons fled. The Lord then finished mighty rocks, which into the earth he cast. The sea monsters subdued, peace returned at last. Though demons lay defeated, their souls did plot revenge. Down into the watery abyss, the demonic souls did deceive. Heard hatred fueled their rage. Rage in turn did blunt their mind. Their fully souled the seed, whence the demons multiplied. A demonic infestation thus emerged by the fallen souls. Yikes. 5 Yeksha guardians his majesty tasked with evil to defeat, to rid the world of the poisonous rage with which the demons seethed. Mountains shook as Yeksha wrath with golden splendor buried. But though they purged the evil, alas, one alone returns, Ultimus. But those talon foes were quenched and peace procured. A peace that hurt the days gone by was the peace that now endured. Peace restored, Adepti back to genuine carts, a seed. Duty fulfilled, Yakshas off to unknown corners departed. May this lowly offering departed soul appease, and may these words by fire's light his majesty's heart please. Okay, that was like a tongue twister, but we already got through that. Next. Gliding Instruction Manual, a guidebook for all of those for the ones new to using the wind glider. Seriously? It also serves as a... See, when I opened these, this one I think had a little video, and I missed it. I tried to, like, force quit the game, and I think by doing that and opening it, we missed out on what it did. So that sucks. But I'm pretty sure this manual, we either got it from Amber, or I picked it up in the library when I first arrived in Mondstadt and talked to Jean and Lisa and them. Okay. But this is, yes, it also serves as a mandatory reading material. Oops. As a gliding license in Mondstadt, it contains all the necessary info for any user. It's a must know. Oops. Who's read this? Oh my god, who's read this? We're supposed to read this before we start gliding? Okay, before gliding, make sure you're physically and mentally prepared. What? I mostly do that to get out of danger. Make use of a wind current and evaluate terrain after takeoff. Keep an eye on the wind conditions while gliding to maintain steady balance. Oops. Pay attention to the air traffic conditions, especially at the tower where the dragon is, because those wind things, you smack right into them. Pay attention to the air traffic conditions and only use a wind glider while your gliding license remains valid. When is it not valid? Keep a balance while gliding and retract the wind glider at a safe altitude. Don't drink and glide. Violation cases. 1. To make his daughter happy, a Mondstadt civilian named Rudolph jumped from his 2-story house, resulting in a fracturings of his left leg and a contusion in his buttocks. This accident could have costed Lily her father. Rudolph received a warning ticket and had his gliding license suspended for 1 year. Ooh. A tourist named Alice created a wind current with wind rise by blasting animal slimes and used it to quickly climb to great heights with the wind glider. The legendary adventurer performs a series of acrobatic stunts in the skies about Mondstadt. Her performance entered a big round of applause from a crowd. However, Jean, the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Livonius, summoned her and gave her a 10-day detention. Oh no. 3. To show off his self-proclaimed lure playing skills, Jose, the bard, tried to play the lure while using a wind glider instead of singing to the long sonnet he had just finished. And insisted on singing the long sonnet he just finished. So after 10 minutes of mumbling to an unbearable lure tune, 6-fingered Jose, who is acclaimed as a bard no worse than Barbatos, fell into a wishing well headfirst before half of the civilians of Mondstadt. Luckily, Barbatos always paid extra care to those with little self-awareness. Though the lure and the wind glider were badly damaged, the bard himself suffered only minor bruising. Jose had his gliding license suspended for 5 years for reckless gliding and had to perform community service for 3 months. Oh no. Well, we don't do any of that, so we're fine. We're not going to get it suspended. Unless you do. I don't know. I can't judge. I don't see. Okay. Wind Courage Wings. A book mistakenly taken by Amber. Oh, is this the one that she showed us in the very beginning?
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
Yay, so there was a video. Yeah, you're right. S1D1, yeah. Okay, 2 more books, and then everything that is new moving forward, I didn't touch it. Okay, last 2. 1,000 Years of Loneliness, the beginning of the Springville Hunters' tragic fantasy journey? Where did misfortune first befall him? What marks the start and finish of the 1,000-year journey of loneliness? Let this first volume, so there's more? Okay, let this first volume of 1,000 Years of Loneliness be your guide through the fantastical fog that is life of Gothson. Okay, I think we can still read it. I don't know, I'm just like, I don't want to have to come back. But since it's already, like, I touched it, right? And I got it when I got it. So that means I should just read this other one too that I'm holding on to. Yeah, let's just get through them. Okay, read. Okay. Wait. I need to move this over a bit. Okay. Many years later, when Gothson's ankle would become trapped in the same unlucky beast trap that he laid, he must have recalled the afternoon when his father had taken him into the sky to take part in Ludi Harvestum. Gothson's whole life was, without a doubt, unfortunate, but he could never quite recall when his misfortunes had begun. He spent his childhood in Springvale under the protection of the Spring Fairy. Indeed, all the hunters lived peacefully and carefree lives. When Gothson was 7 summers old, his father took him to Mondstadt to watch the circus of Luid. This was the first time that Gothson had entered the city in his life. He was held spellbound by the aromas of sweets and roasted meats, the brilliant lights and colorful paper, the clowns who trained wild boars, and the magicians in their tricks. In his dazzling childhood memories, Gothson dimly saw his father walking into the revealing crowd, passing through the archways marked with the words "Pile 'em up contests." Slowly moving further away from him, but his attention was drawn to the shining fairy of the spring. Perhaps he came to understand in his later years that the spirit at the festival was no more than an actor paid 20 more a day, but in his young mind, that sight was always one full of fantastical imagination. Gothson was lured to sleep by the spring fairy's stories, and far beyond did he wander and adventure in his boundless dreams. In an adventurer's dream, he saw rainbow jam pour forth from the mouth of an ancient relief. Gothson was only to step up and partake of it, when his dream was shattered by the sound of fracas. "Run!" His father's panic-purged face smeared all over the fruit juice and meat sauce, dominating his vision. Over his shoulder, Gothson could see the towering stack of roasted meat under a glowing red light, tottering and trembling as it bent his way amidst the horrified cries of the crowd. In his flight, Gothson's father knocked a fat lady over and through his own hip. At once he fell, his full weight collapsing upon his son. Then the leaning tower of roasted meat collapsed in echoed screams. The Knights of Favonius took 3 days to finally clear up the roasted meat, vegetables, food items, and other odd and ends that had been scattered all around the square, not to mention carrying off those who had gotten a little too out of their gourds. From then on, they were forced to declare all the future Luid would have to be held outside the city. So there was a party, something happened, and everything fell. Okay. Thus did Garson's house lose 2 hunters and gain 2 sick people in the space of a night. What did they get for it? A gold-plated champions medal 2 days late to boot. What? Okay. Alright. Alright. Last two. Okay. Alone with Dynasty Prologue. Have you ever thought about what our lives would have been like without the Archons? Come and join the author in an exploration of divinity with humor and logic. With our perception are When our perceptions are unfettered by archons and churches, we shall learn that in northern Tibet, the people of Mondstadt perceived their culture as decades ago, even after Barbatos, the animal archon, concealed himself. When he observed the daily lives of the people of Mondstadt from the higher perspective, it is evident that the people share a carefree nature, which mostly stems from their bountiful and pleasant living conditions. The surplus grain produced became their source of brew, and the brew further nourished their easygoing temperaments. Above all, the animal archon never taught them how to make wine in Reveal. They discovered it themselves. But I do not intend to make my readers think that we could do without archons. On the contrary, say, if Barbatos had not guided the warm monsoons of Mondstadt with his divine powers, would Mondstadt still be so bountiful as to produce the brews that it does? The answer would be no. Mondstadt is an inland city and would have struggled to provide for themselves if not for the grace of Barbatos. If we look back through history, we learned that Mondstadt is situated on a land that was once frozen, where the living conditions were harsh and brewing would be virtually impossible. Interesting. It was once, they said it was once a wasted land. Okay. It was the power of Barbatos that changed everything. Okay. A chambersome preface indeed, but I hope that my readers keep one thing in mind when reading my humble book. While it is the power of the archons that created our living environment, we should be cautious of the fact that what shaped our thinking, logic, culture, philosophy, and aesthetics is not the archons themselves, but the objective environment that exists around us. This world around us is what we have inherited, and what this book shows is that the people of Tibet have always been and always will be heirs to the divine legacy, but not the divinity itself. That was very insightful. Okay, last book. And what's this? Stained Blood. Somehow I collected it. Okay. Last book. Stone Tablet Compilations Volume 1. A historical book compiled and translated from ancient stones, tablets of Lue by the historian Zicheng. It contains various fragment historical events. Okay. Last one. Last one. In the beginning, Rex Lapis descended. He lowered his tiles, raised the mountain that we are currently standing on. He raised this mountain and claimed the waves. Thereupon peace was brought to the people. They cut into the mountain and found jade. So can I find jade? Or is it like at the bottom? Okay, sorry. They cut into the mountain and found jade. They bored through the rocks and made tunnels, and they piled up stones and built a sentiment. It is written that the jade from the bowels of the mountain is that which glows. Hence they named it Hui Fort 1. In that time, All the people of Trenheng, derived their livelihood from the mines. All prospered from them, and none knew poverty within 1,000 miles radius. 1. Oh, okay, so this rock, better known as this rock, which is often simplified as mountain rock, thereby stripping the name of most of its original meaning. Okay. 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 Juzhong, the Lord of Dust, was an ally to the Lord of Rock. Around this mountain, Juzhong set up a crossbow to keep guards, and it was named the Juzhong Ballista. She brought her people to the north of the mountain and taught them to tend the soil. Agriculture became their livelihood, and all prospective from it. Okay. The farming towns stretched for miles, and it was said that one could walk all the way to Stone Gate without ever leaving the network of pathways between the fields. Juzhong said to the Lord of Rock, "My people have left their homes and came to this place. Here they are happy in their abodes and content in their work. Thus it is as if they have returned home. Hence, when better name to call this place than the plain of returning and departing." The Lord of the Rock praised the Lord of Dust for her work, and thereafter the area was named in the tongue of Lue, Guli Plains. Okay. Number 2. Oh God. 2 more paragraphs. It later came to pass that the gods each strove for dominance, which brought catastrophe upon the land. Though the Adepti fought to protect the Gili Plains, they could not stop the tide of war which ravaged the plains and took the life of its ruler. Oh, so sad. Jizhong. Thereupon the Lord of the Rock, Rex Lapis, took his people south of the mountain. Thus the people departed from the plains for good, never to return, and it was left to become a wilderness. Rex Lapis pacified the gods. Adepti and Yakshas were content in their position, and Lue re-entered the era of peace. Before this time, the gods waged war for centuries on end, and not one field was left unravaged. The people of Lue turned to commerce and artisanship of their livelihoods and prospered once more. Those who prospered above the rest joined together, calling themselves the Quixen. Thus was formed the framework around which Lue Harbor developed. Under the justification of the Jexing were all the known trades. No business of Lue took place inside or outside the nation that was not known upon them. The Millilith also took orders from the Quixens, supporting the masses at home and suppressing the monsters at the harbor. Thus became the nature of Lue's governments under Rex Lapis. Yay! Okay, this might be something just like a piece of something. Okay, yeah, a sigil of promission, a token, okay? And this is a stone of remembrance. obtained by making offerings to the statue of the seven. Okay, yes, I've done some of those. Okay, so these pieces of paper, I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell me to go somewhere, and I don't know what's in this box, so I'm not touching it. I'm done reading. Okay. Finally. Okay, so we can get to the game. Let me take a sip. That was a lot of reading. Okay, but I did, like I said, I made new groups of people, and there's a monster behind me that I have been dreading to partake with, and I don't know which group that I should be working with on it. Okay. So like I said when I first started, I made 3 groups. I have the first one that I'm working on, which is John Ling, Shang Ling, Kaching, and Shou Cheng. My favorite is Shang Ling, so I made her a team. And that team consists of Betos, Fischl, and Zhong Li. This is known as her best Thunder team, ranked number 1 on the website that I found. And I was able to get everyone up to as far as I could, but Baju is only level 20 because I don't have a lot of Thunder stuff. And then the second team, based off of who I've also picked up over the past few weeks, is Diluc's team. So, and they're all 40 except Zhong Li is 50, so we have Diluc, Shou Cheng, Venti, and Zhong Li. I don't know what team to do. And I know I can ascend Venti to get to level 50, but I need to work with him to know if I want to do that now or hold off, because I know that people say to work on your main team, and my main team has been Zhongli, Kaching, and these people. So I don't know what to do. I don't like the monster that's behind me. It's one of those big metal guys that wake up and they're like dormant. There he is. And I think he shoots things. So I think Venti would be good for that, because finally I'll have someone on the team that can shoot from a far distance and it doesn't have to be on top. But this guy scared the crap out of me the first time I had to fight it. And when I got up here...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
When I got up here, the skit came and told me that there's supposed to be a way that I can get to that floating island over there from this building, and I think that means that I have to defeat this guy. Or get the chest. What team am I using? I kind of want to use the main team.
Every journey has its final day.
But I'm scared.
Don't rush.
But if I die, that means how the heck am I getting back here? Can I walk away? I want to... Please don't wake up. I see this something over here is floating and I want to get it. And this guy is trying to make me... Ooh! You're going to make me jump. That's what we're not going to do. What do I need to do here?
Quake!
Haha! Okay, monster is still... This is still scary. I don't like haiku games. Okay, get that.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Thank you. Glad that he's away. Where did that rock go? Did I get it? Wasn't there something floating? There it is. If I jump now...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to have to go back and fight the fight.
But where are those who share the memory?
Stop talking. Okay, I'm just going to use this team that I have because I know how to use them. Not the best, but still. Give me you. Let's go. thingy. You're supposed to put up the shield. Put up the shield, dude.
It's crumble.
Out the frying pan, into the fire.
Is he going down? He is. Right?
Speed of light.
There we go. Him. Thank you. Get your shield up, please. Thank you.
Rain outlines your fate.
You.
Incoming. Head to the chase.
Did it hit him?
I let my guard down. Witness the power of Gurwa.
You want to do that?
You're toast.
Is he dead?
It really hurt.
Thank you. Okay, that wasn't so terrible. See, I told you I know how to work with these people. Somewhat. And we got the chest. Oh, happy days.
Open sesame.
But I don't see
Now I'm
anything
hungry.
to tell me how to get to that rock. Because the skit said, look around here to see how to get up there. Okay, now they're gone. Let me switch my team though. I want to see. Let me work with Kachin's team first, since she is my favorite. I think I'll still be... No. Yeah. We'll be Kachin. Okay. Okay. And go get that thingy over there, and then I can mark that I got all of these off of the interactive map. And I don't have to come back here. Ooh. I don't know if I can run across. I'm scared. I'll just jump. It's fine. Can I reach that? No. No, no, no. Give me Jean. We'll do it the safe way. Give me John. Do the rise.
Rise.
Haha. Ha ha ha. Climb it. Yay! We did it. I'm not going back there. Wait. Shoot. There. Okay. When I found the way to get up there, a silly made me climb up a tree, and then his chest was at the bottom of the stupid mountain. So now I need to go get that chest. Thank you. I need these, I need these, I need these. Please hurry. Don't die. I need these for food recipes. Okay, we're gonna, no. I need you to just stand, please. Come up, stand. Okay. We're okay, we're okay. Good. Where is it? Oh, that thing. I don't even know where I came from to find where that chest was. I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction, but I needed this. I need these. Come on, you could do it. We shouldn't be that far. No, we're far. I went the wrong direction. Oh no. Oh, that thing? Please. Alright. I'm gonna have to come back for it then. That's fine. Hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate. Okay, let me mark off on the interactive map, I have it open, that I got these as well. Here's the mountain. There's that thing that I just got.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while.
Thank
So
you.
it is where many things come to settle.
Mark. No. Is that it? Where am I?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Let me get that.
But where are those who share the memory?
that was the thing that opened. The Sealy that was up here, I did get him, but I don't know where he went. But I'll just mark that I got him. There was a time drive? I think that's what I'm standing in front of. And there's a rock thing here. Well, I don't know where I... Okay, so I have to be here. So that means the rock pile is over here. Okay. Didn't I get through all of these? Yes. Yes, I did.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
How many
same as I
minutes have I got?
remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Just mark the chest, please, please. I want them off the map. I want this completed. Go away. Okay, thank you. Ooh, too fast. Okay, okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm here. Where are we? I don't want to do that time trial. And I forgot where the chest was. So I think I just have to bypass it and just keep moving. It is what it is. I can come back later. I don't want to bowl. Oh, I see another flower. I need these flowers. How far is it? Okay, he can climb it. I'll take these. Right? You can get up there, right? Come on now. Let's jump. How do I get that? Wait. Okay, if I go side, like here and up. Haha. Oh god, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. F, okay. We're good. Oh, beautiful. Okay. What are these notifications? I'm not doing these daily things. Just go away. Yeah, you went too. Still? Oh. Yeah, I got something. This, we're not touching any of these. I can tell you that. Event details. Can I just look at it and then never touch it again? So the notification color. During the challenge, you score points. Use those. Blah blah blahs. Thank you. And to do is whatever I'm doing now. And commissions, I'll let that game. Alright. I feel better now. They're gone. Okay. So apparently I was supposed to follow that Sealy then? No, because the Sealy was putting me over here. I need to go all the way over here. So let's just follow the thing, because this is the main story, right? I need the 100 points.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
That looks like a side
But
quest.
where are
Yeah, that was a side quest that you were taking me to. Okay, navigate. Shh, are you joking? I gotta go back on top of the thing? I knew
who
it.
share the memory?
Okay, where was the place that I found how to get up there with the tree? Now, the tree helped me get up there. I came from here. And then I did a cutscene that got me on top of the hill, so hopefully I can just get back on there. Sam, there's another guy. I think I should try this team out with this monster. Now, I have a feel about Fischl. I don't know how to use her bird properly, because every time that I turn into the bird, she just flies straight past, and when I need her to turn back around, it turns off the bird.
Osmanthus
I don't
wine
want to use
tastes
her.
the
I will
same
use
as
the
I remember.
guys. I don't know how to use official. And not Betel either. So I'll use these guys and I'll see how this works. Because I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, ready? Diluc? You have a weapon and you have Diluc, Venti, basically all the new people to me, they just have whatever I could have put on them, but I know their weapons are either the normal rating or the high rating that is recommended for them, so we'll just see what happens. Hello! Hello! I'm gonna give you the shield, please.
Stabilize.
Fire. Oh,
No, my
Venti!
sword.
I mean, Kashang can give you the shield too. Do something. Okay, I have fire. And there's not you. Water. Use the water then. Thank you. And then
Body and
maybe
mind.
you.
Quake. Order guide you.
Who's gonna hit? You're gonna hit.
Burning this.
Not really doing it.
Here we go.
He's gonna shoot me. But yeah, he's dead.
Let me sleep
I
a
didn't want
while.
him. I wanted the blue guy. I'm gonna use the new guy. This is fun. Fire. Can you do it again?
Burn.
Not you. Not you! Oh.
Careless.
Shield, please.
No, my sword.
Thank you. I got work to do, guys. I'm not getting rid of this. Shield! Oh, he has a shield on. Okay. You cannot hit. You can only shield.
Let me lead you
Please,
first.
thank you. You. Fire and water, let's go. Diluc is the strong hitter of this team. So he has the fire connection right here. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Look at the flowers over here. Thanks. Can you again. You done? Thanks. Fire. I don't like this team. I don't know how to use them.
Rise.
You're done. Q.
This is order.
Is it over? Thank you. I don't like this team. If I was the girls, for sure everyone would have been dead. Okay, at least
Certainly
that's over.
worth the extra mile.
Okay, sorry, that was a side. But hey, I got the chest. This one. So we did good. we did good. And I see another group of people somewhere. I don't know which. Maybe that. I don't know. Maybe this one. It's fine. Okay, keep moving. Where am I going? Back up on top of the mountain. Right. Okay. So I climbed that thing. I gotta fight these guys over here. Let me go heal Venti and see if I can use his shooting technique from a distance with these guys, because they were trying to kill me when I was climbing the tree the first time. I just want the chest and for them to not do that again. Oh, I didn't have to touch the thing. Thank you. Okay. Round 2. We're getting on top of this mountain. So happy that monster's gone. Where? That way? Okay, give me Venti. Are these the jades that we read in the book? Yes, they are. There's no tunneling that I have to do, but can Venti hit these? No. Amber could. Yeah, that's not doing anything. This is his bow and it's at 40. It's just these little people. You killed the big monster with this team, you can kill the little people. They're just little people. You know? Like, you got this. I can already tell. DeLuca's my best person on this team. They're making it though. That's always fun. He's tired. I need it dies. Not you. Get down. Get down. Shield. I can work with the Luke. These close rangers. Bow on bow action right now. Okay. Thank you. I actually wanted to see, did I get enough to make another dish? It was called, this one. I can make 4. I want to get the proficiencies of all of these. That'd be wonderful. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, I need more. Okay. No! This one. And that one. Thank you. And this one.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
He said, thank Barbados. But that's you. Where is this stupid thing? Thank you. Let's see these. Okay, so I can now mark off. Is it this one? Defeat the Holy Trolls, yes. This. Did I get that? Cave beneath the 4 towers. I'm gonna say no, because I didn't get to this cave, so therefore I didn't get that. Okay. So if I'm right here, the rock formation is over here. Maybe, because it doesn't say what exactly where it is. Interesting. Okay. Okay, but I still gotta get on top of the mountain, so give me Jean and get me back on top of this tree. Damn. Oh, okay. See, a little sneaky. And as soon as I got here is when the cutscene came. So can I reach that there? Is my question. Can he do Quake?
Crumble.
No, I'm scared from that. Can I? Oh, this is scary. Can you? Are you insane? Oh, God. This is why I said I didn't want to come back up here. I was following a side quest, not the main quest. Just stand somewhere. Oh, he's gonna fall. Hated this. I hated this. It took me forever to get up there. Where's the tree? So freaking close. I'm so mad. I have to find my way back up here. I need to do this main quest. Like, I need the points for it. Oh no! Are you joking? You can walk. Jump on top of the thingy. Come on. Jump. Thank you. Don't do this to me. Okay, round two. Maybe if I stand right here. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And now he's stuck. Okay. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Where do I go? Okay. Right. There's a chamber. That thing? I thought there was a tree. Oh, thank God.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's a way to the Jade Chamber.
Yes, this must be the way.
Venti, you're wind, right? So can you... Yay. Don't. Okay. Where did the things go? Are you joking? The circles are supposed to stay there for me to fall through, to float through them. Why did they disappear? Why did they disappear? Wait. Okay, do it again. Don't do that. Okay. Make it make sense. See? And then it goes away. No, I'm changing my team. Can I have just me and Amber? Did I switch it? I switched it. Yeah, have me and Amber.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Do the basics. Okay. So now... No.
Windblade.
See? It didn't work with Venti, but it works with me. Are you joking? Why did that disappear? God! It's night catching your stream and hanging out. You gotta run, but I'll leave it on there. Okay, bye. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my god. You treacherous little wind. Why are you still here? I thought I sent you off on your merry way. And I was supposed to catch you on the flip side, huh? Because I didn't follow you? I'm kind of busy, you know. I don't feel like following you. I gotta get to this wind building and a chest. She made it, it's fine.
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
The best way to go back. Best we go back to Leeway and X, the middle lift.
Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or?
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
I'm like so happy we just read that book because I know exactly what they're talking about. Oh, okay, sorry. No thanks. I don't have a death wish.
Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
Still, I don't remember that the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
I'll keep this close.
Head to over there. Okay, can I go back to the other little treasure that is trying to make me go in the complete opposite direction? Because I can then just port to this thing when it makes me go all the way down here and get that to be done. Love completioning. And I don't have to get this thing. Wait, where was this chest? Is it this one? No. Okay. Guess it doesn't count on this thing. Okay, where is the mountain up there? This made it so difficult for no reason. I'm just glad it's over. Find a little seaweed and keep it moving. Where is he? Just taunting me. We read that these series are spirits that were left, and I think they're spirits of the Adepti, because the other thing about them being lovers that died and couldn't touch again, I don't like that story. I like to think that they're Adepti and need assistance finding this treasure that they left behind, and was like, hey, I'll show you some treasure if you follow me, type of thing. But they like to lead us into the most treacherous areas, literally jumping off cliffs, right next to monsters and all that jazz, for no reason. For no reason but their enjoyment.
Is this an answer from this world?
Got that. Got these. Whatever's in here. And something here. Where am I? Oh! Where I should be going. Oh, perfect! That worked out beautifully. Okay, so this little blue house next to a portal. Was that this one? No. This one? No. Up here. So he's right here. The second one is by... It is a dead spirit. Oh, snap. They're right above a gravestone. Oh, I gotta go find that one. Okay, so on this gray portioned rock, right there, okay, to my right. There he is. Okay, this one is definitely a lost spirit. Adepti? I don't think so, because you're above a gravestone. But most are not, so that theory still makes sense for others. But this confirms that they're definitely spirits. Wait, I can read it. The tomb. He was, which one was he above? This one? Okay, read both of them. This one, read. The writing on this tombstone is dense, recording the dates of birth and death of the deceased as well as some details about their lives. It's in excellent condition and there's a smell of wine in the area. Someone must have cleaned this tombstone recently and also made an offering of wine. Yeah, and dumped it on it. Okay. I know these names. I've seen these names. I think I read them in the books as well. The writing on the tombstone is the sin, recording the births and dates of in excellent condition, and there seems to be some flower petals scattered around. Someone must have came to pay their respects recently. Oh. That is, like, the detail. I like the detail. I like the story. I don't like getting shot at. That's what I don't like. But all of the other collections and story reading, that, love that.
A reward on the road.
Okay, you are done as well. Okay. So now we have to go all the way over here where there's chests and rocks. So, I think it's okay to have amber, because she can burn up the wood that's around those chests, right? If I get attacked, I'm screwed. Or I could just flee and come back. There is a portal. I don't see any monsters. Oh, there's monsters. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, and they have a chest. Okay, change your team. Change your team, get the Luke's team. And so, yeah, like, he has the better team, but I'm just... I think Benti is my problem. Benti is my problem, and Diluc's not strong enough. So I would have to work on Diluc. Do I want to, is the question. I don't think so. Sam, are you here? Oh. Because then you can help me get the monster, or anyone can help me get the monster so I can level up Shou Shang. Because I need a monster to level up Shou Chang and I can get him to the next ascend. And technically the same for Diluc. There's a fire monster that I also have to defeat that I can't do alone. Okay. Just work with what you got. Until someone comes to help me. Oh! I forgot he has a bird. Don't scare me like that. Hello. Wrong person. I need the shield. Give me the shield.
Rain outlines your fate.
Where did they go on that? Can we jump this? No? Please? Come on. You're gonna have to use the right one.
Nothing to fear.
Thank you. Ooh, no. Oh my god. What? Well, that ruined it. I fought these guys already. I definitely came here before. And I got the chest that was in here, and I put away that thing. I do not need to be in this building. Get me out of here. I fell. Goodbye. Little detour has been terminated. I need to be up there. That was horrible. That was so bad. Please stay where you are. I had that. It ruins my plans. Completely ruins my plans. Okay, so somewhere in here, there's a bunch of wooden chests. Wait, I could have just ran this way? Okay. Did I get them already? Wait. Oh, hello. Okay, no one's gonna attack me. Okay, thank you. Hello. Ah, dang it.
Halt!
Halt.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
We're just passing through.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
I forgot all about her. Rex Lapis was shot out the sky. Ningguang showed up to assess the issue, and she sent us, or somehow we saw John Lee, and now we're here. Okay. A lot has happened since that skit played out. Okay. I'm quite sure that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad! You! Over there! This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless!
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come! Line them up and knock them down!
See, no, if I had my ka-ching, this would be done by now. No. Yeah, I need Diluc to be higher if I'm gonna be using him. Yeah. At least these people aren't as treacherous as the others. He's quick on his feet. Ow!
Let's play! No, my sword!
Wait, I didn't get to see what that does. I saw him lift up somebody and then something else happened.
Time for takeoff.
That would definitely be helpful if they were on fire. But they're not. And that goes away. Yeah, they're gonna have to be on fire. Like the ground, so what's her face? The guitar girl or Shang Lang could put the fire on the ground with the bear, and then they would show up, and then we put Venti to do that spiral one thing, and then just leave them floating in the air like that. That's how to do that. Okay, so have that team.
Take the target alive.
Here we go.
No! Do the thingy! What happened? They're on fire!
Brace yourself.
Rise. Attack.
Oh, no. My wire is broken.
Yeah, it's not working. The fire thing isn't working.
Take the target alive.
This is taking too long. I need to work on it. I don't think I want to work on it. Come on, Jimmy.
I will have order. Quake.
Ring cutter.
Well, they're statues. Burn them. Fire. He has water on him. Do the fire.
Rise. Crumble. Beaten. 2 arms.
More?
Attack. Rise. Verdict is.
There's no benefit.
Take the target alive.
Maybe once you get from that cliff.
Take this.
I don't like this team. I want to go back to my original team. I don't like this. Or I have to try the girls though. I haven't been using them.
Let me read you a verse.
It's like not good. I need to try them. The same one trying these guys.
Take the target alive.
Man, like I
Rain
did.
outlines your fate.
He's the only one getting me through these battles.
Let the triad.
Jump leaves so annoying.
Crumble.
Dude,
This
come on.
is order.
Right? And then do fire.
Retribution.
Okay, that was good.
2 arms. Attack.
Good.
Rise. Quake.
And then fire. I should be able to wake him up, and that's not working. Is he the last one?
Take the target alive. Take this.
Oh, he's the last one.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
What is good pairing with
Order guide you.
Oh, you're gonna put this. I don't want to get in there. Follow me. Come on, come back.
Attack.
Almost there.
Crumble.
That's a little. Come on. Is it over? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm changing to the girls.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
We finally see
Who
her.
are you calling strange?
Oh my god, we see Ka-Chang. Hi, JD. Hi. I was in a massive battle. I'm trying out new teams. I'm not liking the new teams, but we finally see Ka-Chang. Finally. We were just looking for a way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you? We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you? Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing. Oh. I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing.
Ka-Chang.
I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains. Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
She's rich.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone. So, this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, my mom.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing. That was...
When's the next Fashionista show? Okay, so the Fashionista is having some difficulties with players. Sorry to say. I'm kind of giving them a break. I haven't even logged on because the way that they keep making new costumes, like, you know, here in Genshin, I do the banner and I get one person and then we're done. With Nikki, we have to do every piece of that character's attire, the hair, the dress, the shoes, the leggings, all of it, and then we get the full outfit. And they're not giving us a lot of time to complete it all, or you have to completely finish everything to acquire all the diamonds needed to get all of those pieces. And it's either I have to be playing that game 24/7, which I already was by logging in, but I'm not as far as like how Sam is, because she's like basically at the end waiting for the next update. And I basically just play so I can get Momo's outfit, and that too I have to pay for. So I finished Momo's outfit and I'm literally just waiting for the next update, which is gonna happen I think in the same time frame, like maybe 8 days from now. I have it marked on my calendar. I just don't remember what day that was. But whenever they update, because I'm not getting whatever pieces of clothing that they have currently, I think I can do another stream to see what the next thing is, because I know they extended the time of this current banner, because this banner would have been done by now. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the banner to be over and then we can go check back into Nikki. I'm not finishing that mermaid outfit, the blue outfit. I would love to, but I'm not finishing it. I need diamonds, and the only way to get them, I would have to pay for it, and I'm not paying for it. I have 3 more pieces left, and it's just not happening. So I said, let's just play other games. So I'll let you know. I'm putting up a calendar in my Discord, so that will have the name and times of the games that we play. Even though I kind of cheated today, I said we were playing Blizzard, and instead I'm here in Genshin, but can you blame me? Like, we found Ka-Chang. Okay, let's continue. Shush, Paimon, don't complicate the matter.
Eh? Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Any chance you can talk it out with them?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
That's not the point.
But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
She made a good impression on me too.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted focus, haven't you?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
Do you have a recipe?
Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Yeah, what ingredients, Paimon? Okay. So I didn't see any chest in here. So that means I completed it, because I definitely fought those guys over there. Nope, so all of these are gone. Unless the person marked these by accident, and because there's nothing saying that they're here besides the picture of them. Because I definitely got these
You
ones.
should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
You are my knight. No, you're not. He's not on the team. Okay, so where am I going? To over there. I have reputation rewards, and I don't like this team. And also my time is coming up for me to go off stream. No. I'd say this was successful so far. Definitely I've been checking off things that I needed to do today, so that's amazing in itself. Let me collect what I need to collect up here. Right, Venti's dead. Let me get him alive before I collect this thing, just in case I want to get the relationships together. Even though it wasn't for that long. And of course, this is exactly where I should be, but I don't want to continue that. I want to get these other things done first.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Exactly.
Welcome to the advent.
It doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you as long as you stick to your own path. And my path is collecting these things. Smash it in.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Collect adventure. No. Wait.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
There we go.
Thank you for completing today's commission.
Did you give me a blue one by any chance? Because I need a blue one. I saw green. I need to go this way. I need some fish and to talk to this lady.
All tasks have been handed out.
I thought you said that there was something here that I finished. We're working on this right now. Bless me. I'm working to get this level 3, the recipe for the condensed resins. So I still have side quests to do. I need to complete this new star approach quest though. We're still doing it. I have to go to that other area. So should we just finish this quest thing and then I can turn off stream? Ugh. Not like I want to, but I do have other things that need to get done.
Feast your eyes on
Just go with the shrimp. I keep neglecting. Thank you. Okay, can I cook? What can I finish cooking? The 2 foods was the deep fried. What is it? This one. 2 by 10. What? 20, right? So I need 20 meats and 20 chickens. So I can't finish this just yet. I'll wait until I get the meat and do it all one time. And then the stir-fried, this one, noodles? Fish noodles, yeah. Oh, I should, yeah, I think I could do this. 10 by 20, yep, I can finish this one. See, I told you I'm checking things off. That was the stir fry, right? Yeah. I just need some birds and pigs. Like 4 of each. 2 of each even. And I'd be done. Okay, so we still have room because I still need to finish this quest and get that 100 points. Am I healed? Well, I mean, I'm heading to a healed place anyway. Yes, we're healed, but I need to change
Only
the
it could
team.
cleanse the corrupt souls.
We're going back to the girls. To Keychain's team. I don't want this team anymore. I don't know, it's like, should I just like level up to Luke? I can level up Venti to a higher level? I don't know if it's his bow that would make the difference, having higher stats on it. Because for me with Venti, I just have to be further away so that he doesn't get hit. Because he's a long distance, and normally I like the long distance characters because I don't get hit. But when you got the monsters protruding themselves at you is the problem. And then everyone else has to be up and close. I feel like I'm gonna die with this team, but okay. Keychain. Let's do your team. Here goes nothing. See this little ghosty. Unless I'm getting pulled into a cutscene, I should be able to direct you to where. Oh, you're right here. That's not where you need to be. That's where I need to be.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Oop. I gotta kill it? Okay.
Don't blink.
Oh shoot, she's swimming. She's swimming. That's the problem.
Ha! Speed of light.
This is what I needed. The water and the lightning. Okay, thank you. Tasty slime. Put me this thing. Here's some free fish if you don't swim too fast. Thank you.
That's everything. On to the next.
That is everything. Don't know when I need frog legs, but if I can get it, I'll take it.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
Sounds like someone calling for help. It sounds like someone was singing. Singing.
No! That was definitely someone in trouble. It came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Okay, I just want to mark off that I found that Sealy. June ruins. Let's It's yonder. Here. This one? Doesn't look like that's where I found him. He was just in the middle of the water. This does not look like the same place. Yeah, there's the Sealy in that picture too. Interesting. What's happening? Why is my computer gray? We're okay, right? Yeah, we look okay. My computer just looks gray. Okay. So no, I can't mark off that I found him. Okay, I'll just come back. It's fine. Alright, kill these guys. Can we start with you? Because you can shield me. I gotta see what the other girls are gonna do. Ready?
Solidify!
Don't blink! Hey!
What are you gonna do? She's giving a Luke. Lightning, water. She's not. She has a 40 level weapon? 20 level? It's not. Not strong as Chang. So I think that has to do with artifacts at that point.
Rise!
Power the Genshin Python!
No. Give it to Chang. Come on. Keep Chang.
Speed of light!
Yeah, I like her. She is my favorite.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Yes. Yes, you do. Hello?
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. And when they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is good enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
She's pretty. I don't... There was about her... I think it was when she spoke is why I didn't like her persona. Like she said something very cocky too. I need to see her. I like Qi Ching. I knew I liked Qi Ching. Yeah, I need to see more of this girl to see if I know her and like her. And she drinks. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't like that. Okay. Interesting. Finally, the harbor. Take me. Finish this. Still need some birds and pigs.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
I haven't seen her. I haven't played with her. I used her shield thingy. And that was it. Okay. Okay, gotta walk. Is there a stairway, or do I have to climb the rock mountain? I'm pretty sure there is a stairway. But of course I'm not gonna take it. Right here. This is where Rex was killed. And I need to get into those doors.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
It's my first time coming to the palace. It's high up.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
We also ran into Yu King not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Kaching said that see, they say the names and then I forget how they pronounce them. Cheng would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
I just looked up her team. I'm missing 2 people for her to be useful in. So I can't play as her, even though I could substitute that person for someone else.
Cold beer after a hard day's
But
work. Nothing like it.
it's fine.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
It rings a bell.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Sam, I really suggest that you go back and watch the VOD, because this just made everything make sense. Because I did the backpack readings, and I still have like 3 more things left in the backpack. I kind of want to do them after this cutscene, before I end. But so much, I feel so clear. Ooh, okay. Why hide then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
I don't know who.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Is she talking to a child? Or that masked stranger that keeps killing us in certain areas? Enter the Jade Chamber. Finally, because I couldn't do it before. No, wait, why am I in the sky? Oh, we moved. We were down there before, okay. Oh my god, this is so good, so good. I know what the heck's happening. I can breathe. The air is clear. It's a wonderful day.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
And yes, and continuous scenic route. I want it to be like I'm just living in this world. I don't climb giant mountains and pillars. I can take the stairs.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Books!
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
I'd go with Kuching. Or between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy. There we go.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling.
Good. Glad you know.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed.
What?
With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatusi has a hand in these rumors. Yes, the books have made it much more clear. I do wish that I haven't found the Mondstadt books that have as much information as the Liyue books do, or there wasn't that much to be read at Mondstadt. Because I have a lot more in-depth knowledge of Liyue right now, and especially because right now we're talking to what her name is. Since we're here literally talking to her, like there's a lot more information about Liyue than Mondstadt, but everything is so much brighter now.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see.
One?
What should we get?
You got like $5.
One of the sheets on that wall.
Huh?
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Wait, so is she serious? Like, do I only get to pick up one thing? No, because I need these books. There's one here, and one here, and thought I saw another one. No, that's it. This is nice. Get up. No, I thought I saw 3 things shining. I guess there were only 2. Okay.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Ooh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Either this is unfolding too perfectly, or Ningguang is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No. what I mean.
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Wasn't she standing right there?
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Quest complete. Okay, everything was taken. Oh, she's right there. Look at her scale. Through mountains of raised and the grounds beneath our feet crumble. Never made this contract change. It is alone, for it alone is the bedrock of which the mountain stands firm against the ties of the ingenuous machine. Okay. There's a scroll stack of scrolls. Maybe that thing's shiny is what I saw.
Anything business related
And I can't
is
tell.
confidential.
Talk to her.
So, have you made your choice? You don't have to confirm it with me. Just choose one and take it. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also an integral part of any journey.
It really is. Thanks for your hospitality.
Come now. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Loosen up a little.
Oh. That had voice acting, so that was interesting. Okay, so yeah, she's like, explore the palace. Are there things to explore in here? No, yes. I don't see more books shining. Do I know where this is on the map? And is there anything in here? Wouldn't it tell me if there were books?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
We're in here, so it's not saying anything. Interesting. Yeah, alright. Guess we're leaving. We gotta go up though. And I can talk to all these people, but it's okay. I just want to get off this mountain so that I can go exploring in other areas. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, we're done. So I can't come back here, is what you're telling me. Where am I? Okay, so I'm not here. I'm here. So... what? I'm not here. I'm here? The flower is there. The rock is here. No, we're over here. Okay, right? The rock is here. This is where I am. Okay, so these books? Yes, okay. Which one? It's not saying which one. 1 and 2, yes. Okay, perfect. Mark. Woo! Wow. And I got those chests. Yep, completion. Happy days. Alright, yeah, so I don't have to come back in here. We're just really, really high in the sky. Oh, is this that this? Wow. We were just on that mountain in front of my character. and then we were looking for a way to come up here, and now this is how we're here. I get it. Okay. I see. That took me a minute to understand. Are we sure there's really nothing else on this building? Like, nothing else. You lie. She said she built this, and it used to be just one building, and now look how it flourished. I can't believe there's no hidden chest or anything up here. Because who would think to come and look for them? Me. Oh, there's no other coming. Okay. All the way over there. Okay, so I think this is a good place for me to stop, actually. I'm over time, and I've obtained many things. Would I say that I got the 100 points that I was looking for? I don't think so. I don't feel like I did. There was a completion notification, but I don't think that was what the thing said I needed to complete. Everything. Wait, how many primals do I have? Not that I need to pull on the banner again.
Remain on dry land for so long.
I have an 8. Okay. Yep. Who would have thought? It's crazy.
Never quite.
And then why are you notifying me? See, I can't do any of this stuff. I feel like it needs me to do current banners that are happening, and I'm not there. I'm just not there. So the only thing left would be any of these side quests that I still need to get to. And story quests. Technically, we still need to finish Noelle's story quests. I'm not doing Klee, because I don't have Klee. All of these people. That says it's open. All endings reached. So why does it still say that there's more to do? Oh, in Act 2, I gotta complete other quests to get to here. And the only other person that I own, I don't like saying that, but that I have is Amber and Chung Yoon. I have these two, but we haven't seen them in the story. We might have seen Barbara for a real, like a quick second, like how we did with Razor, but I don't feel like I can open her and get to know her background. I'll have to look back in my old videos to add her to the list, but everyone else is locked, and the only way to unlock them and see who these people are is by continuing the story. Solitarity, fragrance, and the sea of clouds. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Right, I will see you next time. Bye!